Go.
Hello everyone, this is BearGoesWild, and with me today we have Deltron and Tomas.
Hello everyone.
Hey everyone.
And we're bringing you a match between Inori, the yellow Protoss from Estonia, and a light pink Terran cavab from Lithuania. This is the third and final match between these two guys, because this is a best of 3 series. And the third match takes place in Metalopolis.
Yes, and it was Cavab's choice.
And as we can see, players spawned very close to each other.
And Inori is building his pylon quite away. I don't know why he's doing this, because it is much better just to keep it near your nexus so you don't lose mining time. Maybe he is trying to hide something from cavab.
But perhaps it takes it gives advantage when you can warp in units right on the lower level and run.
Well, yes, I guess he won't be hiding anything, because when scouting SC will be entering, he will see the gateway, and if you want to warp in some units down below, you actually can build a pylon specially for this. You don't have to build the first pylon there, but it seems he wants to have a good coverage of pylons all around his base.
And in the meantime, cavab is doing a different build than in other two games, building a refinery before barracks.
And he is sending his STV straight to his opponent's base, probably because he was expecting Inori to scout him very fast if the positions would be close. And it seems they are not close, so he just chose a different path and got lucky. He found his opponent.
Yeah, and we see Inori's scout just now approaches Cavab's base, and most likely he will not be able to get in.
Oh, he might go in, because
No.
Cavab lowered down his supply depot to let his own SCV back, but lifted it up just in time to deny Inori scout. And Inori, using his cybernetic score to get warp gate technology, and is chrono boosting his gateway all the way.
And Cavab is about to lose his first worker. Yeah.
So far, Cavab probably is going for Banshees, I guess, because he's building his starports so quick, and already has double gas. I don't know, BearGoesWild, you should tell if a Terran goes for any other build than the Banshees, does he get his 2 gases so fast?
Well, he's started building the tech lab on a factory way too late, and actually
Then cancelled it now.
So yeah, a tech lab coming on the starport, which can only mean Banshees with Cloak because of all the early double gas.
And we see that Inori decided to go with a quite early expand.
Yeah, probably he liked how the last game went, and he thinks he is fairly safe with that expand, but he won't have no detection in time if he doesn't scout that starport with Banshee soon.
And as we can see, Banshee and Cloak is on the way. Cavab also built a bunker to protect his entrance to his base, because he was taking and didn't have a lot of troops in the field.
And Inori now is starting to do his robotics facility, and will be able to get that observer eventually, but the Banshee will be able to do some damage with Cloak before that observer comes out.
A Lab is coming up on a factory. So cavab will probably transition to tanks after Inori gets some detection up.
And because he's going for a starport, he is quite vulnerable to Void Rays because he's getting Banshees, not Vikings from it, and is building missile turrets to be protected from them.
And the first Banshee started harassing the Walkers. Inori was forced to pull that all of the Walkers from mineral line in his main. And now even from his natural expansion.
And not only this Banshee got 7 kills, it already forces Inori to lose lots of mining time, but he loses his one Banshee and the other Banshee luckily escapes and will live to see another fight probably.
Yeah, and for now it has already 8 kills, so not that bad.
Well, looking at the units lost, it doesn't differ so much, but Inori did lose lots of mining time. On the other hand, cavab invested heavily in his research of Cloak, so you could also add that to losses, but it probably will have its uses later in the game also.
And cavab is setting up his natural expansion with a couple of bunkers to protect it.
Already has tank with siege mode, so he will be fairly safe against any attacks that Inori might want to do. And looking at the harvester count, both players are quite even. Inori probably did mine a bit more minerals, but there isn't that big of a difference right now.
And I see that Inori now is researching Stalker's blink ability.
Going for a bit different path than he did in the last game, going for Stalker upgrades instead of Zealot like speed.
And after the repelled Banshee attack, cavab switches his tactics to mass infantry again.
And we see another Banshee coming to Inori's base for harassment.
And the Banshee with 8 kills is also coming back to get some revenge on probes.
The Banshee managed to slip away from his target with 10 HP left.
And that hero Banshee already has 13 kills. And another Banshee is coming back to do some more hits. Oh, but it gets sniped by Stalkers. And another Banshee gets sniped down by Stalkers. So that is end for the harassment, and cavab it seems isn't getting any more Banshees, now opting for Medivac, Marauder and Tank Army.
Yeah, we have 3 barracks with the labs, so most likely we will see a lot of Marauders.
And even though the Banshee attack got repelled, it must have put Inori out of his comfort zone, because harassment like that is very frustrating.
And we see that cavab opted for the third base.
Then he is getting another Banshee because he probably likes to annoy people very much. And as for the army that cavab is doing, tanks and marauders, are very hard for me to deal as a Protoss. Actually, you have to do some nice rounds, nice storms, and so on to defeat that. If you are not getting air units and to transition from gateway units or from robotics facility units to air is quite hard, and you need a third or even a fourth base to do such a huge tech switch.
And Cavab is adding a lot more barracks. And he's also switched his starport from Tech Lab to Reactor add-on.
Probably to get some Vikings to be safe against any Void Rays